Well, I only had to go as far as my second phone, really. But yeah, a code-breaking mission. Now, Peter did warn me that this would happen, but he told me what to look out for. And after a training day slash night slash with the IRA infiltrator slash MI5 agent slash IRA infiltrator, but not an IRA infiltrator, I think I got it down pretty good, to be quite honest. I'm quite happy with myself. So where will we start with the cold breaking? Here we go. We'll start with this, right? Simon says, simple Simon says, put your hands on your head. Anyway, that is not allowed, Peter said. Right, so it says, this man has never been outside my property, nor have I claimed he has. Well, excuse, now we see what this is. Right, Peter told me. This is in the face of truth. People deliberately deny. You know, this is nothing new to Peter. You know, Peter knows that people are going to deny things. And he told me why they deny it. They deny it when they've been caught out, for the cowards that they are. So he says he's never made that claim. Lie. I remember you talking constantly about my mentor, Peter. Yes. And you kept telling me, what you planned to do when he came outside your house. I mean, I don't know what you planned to do. Well, I do. But in Code Breakers rules, I'm not allowed to say, because that would give my code away, you see. But you more or less was going to beat him up, weren't you? That's what you said, right? So, to which Tony states, let's see, Clown states he has, but no proof as per usual. And if I was you, I wouldn't keep spreading the crap you've been, Simon, because you might get a visit. Smiley face. Now, Peter has told me that this is just joke tactics on behalf of Tony. She's joking around. She's trying to ruffle Simple Simon's feathers. And she's joking about, basically, whilst, giving a stern warning, stop with the lies, stop with the crap, because it's not a good look. And, it's not making these lies up about people. It's not a good look. So, yeah, we give that a like. To which somebody called Elaine Cole says, Ginger Tony, you're not that important. Maybe wave your hope not hate book a little more. And to think you paid for that propaganda. Now, Peter's reassured me again that what this is somebody who's not really significant in this game, trying to muscle their way in by being spiteful and in other words, Elaine Cole, whoever she is trying to get Tony to notice her. And in doing so, she leaves a pathetic message that really doesn't mean anything. It's nothing. No information gained from this message. And then Tony says, the truth will set you free. And I say, well, I think you said he was. In fact, I know you said he was. Paranoid much. Now, Peter told me this that was an absolute brilliant answer for Simple Simon, right? He told me, I was absolutely brilliant. My reply, those few words were brilliant. He says, I'm going to make a great code breaker. I could be to the standards of the Bletchley Park code breakers one day, and I can't wait. To which Simple Simon says, what does he say? A visit from who? Miss Collins. Don't threaten me, you silly woman. What? Now, Peter has assured me that this again is just another Simple Simon remark that's neither here nor there, right? No, not to be taken seriously. To which Ginger Tony, again, her brilliant cold breaking, brilliant cold breaking here, I must say. Brilliant cold breaking, says Kaylee. And Peter has assured me that, I could have somebody next to me on the same lengths as the ladies in Bletchley Park, and that could be Ginger Tony. Because what she said there with Kaylee, the words Kaylee, is brilliant cold breaking. Yes. And then she goes on to be like fucking Winston Churchill in the next one. Ginger Tony says, I hate it here, season 2. Coming from you, Simon, who threatened to put my address out because Daddy Roscoe allegedly threatened to dox you. I don't think you have a leg to stand on, literally. LOL. Now, Peter has told me that is absolutely brilliant, well thought out. Well thought out cold breaking. Tony is definitely a cold breaker, like myself. And I think maybe in time we could find ourselves in a similar place like Bletchley Park, actually cold breaking. Yeah, I do. Now, so then we get past that. That's just Victoria, but this is the best one. This is the best one, right? So, right, Athena, London, whatever. We can see what she's left. We can see she's left a fucking novel, can't we? It's there in front of us. So let's go through it. Let's see. Okay. For your next installment, Filter, in Why Was Peter Keeley? Right. For your next installment, filter in Why Was Peter Keeley in the Ukraine with Nick, Operation Director of Turning Point? Fucking hell. Wow. Peter Keeley was in the Ukraine. Fucking hell. Oh my word. And he was with somebody called Nick, Operation Turning Point. Right. Keeley also wasn't operating in Tommy's employ on his own. There was another man, a paramilitary loyalist, who was in the maze, Longkesh, for over a decade with Mad Dog Adair. Oh my, Johnny Adair. Oh dear. Yeah. No one said Keeley was surveying everyone. Lies. Lies. Yes, you did. You all said it. You all had him outside your houses surveilling you. Peter has said that, my cold breaking is brilliant. I'm on the side of Peter. Peter says my cold breaking is brilliant, right? So, such lies. Again, wait a minute. No one said Keeley was surveying anyone. Again, you group everyone together, don't you, Wendy? You have absolutely no knowledge of what's being reported, having been given very little in the way of info. So Peter Keeley has been to the Ukraine, and it was so fucking secret that you know about it, Athena. Please. This is what Peter means about my instincts for cold breaking, you see. This is what he means. I instinctively know when someone is bullshitting, lying, and making fucking stories up. So, here we go. You have absolutely no knowledge of what's been reported, having been given very little in the way of info. Lies. Decided on because you're untrustworthy. Okay, then. So why, Athena, was you begging me constantly to go into Twitter, look at murder by crayons, go into Twitter, look at this, look at that. Fuck off, Athena. You're obsessed. Athena, stroke Mandy, stroke Simon, stroke whoever, that little gang. You're all insane with hate. You're not like me, and you're not like Tony, where we are cold breakers, and you're nothing. All right. What else does this say? I would leave out the sleuth work until you can figure out how not to dox yourself. Well, Athena, I don't fucking care anymore. I've got to the point where I literally don't care because I'm very secure in myself. And if somebody wants to come knocking on my door, they can come a knocking. If somebody wants to know what I look like, they can fucking find out. I don't care. I've lived a life, right? I've lived it my way. And I've now earned that part in life where I no longer give a fuck. I've earned the right to just not give a fuck. Right? I've earned that. And I don't give a fuck. Right. So where were we? Let's get this back into focus. See, this second phone is all, I don't use it very much. I only put it on so I could go live and read these silly comments. Well, cold breaking comments. So let's see what else it says. Yeah, dox yourself and those around you at the time. Huh? Oh, those around me. Ooh, don't know what you're talking about. By the way, comments deleted by you will put into a video, so you may as well let them stand. Right, radio. Why is it that Athena and Mandy always accuse me of deleting their comments? I haven't deleted anything. Nothing. You see, Peter says that, again, this is full of so many different codes. What she's trying to do here is intimidate. When I'm sorry, you can't intimidate someone who really doesn't give a fuck anymore. Right. Only people worried about the truth, about getting the truth out, delete comments, getting the truth. What truth? That you and Mandy and Simon and Danny and the rest of you are so obsessed with Tommy Robinson, you will go to any fucking lengths to try and get at him, to try and harm this human being. Apart from anything else he might be, he's a human being, and you lot were passing on fucking information to the enemy. And now you're trying to dig yourselves out of that hole, aren't you? I mean, let's talk about how close you were to the person who wrote that book. What's his name? Knowles. Is it Knowles? Yeah, Knowles. Yeah, him. I mean, Clownworld reckoned he bought 100 copies. You were all little fanboys of him, weren't you? Whilst you thought this book was going to come out and put an end to the Tommy Robinson, whatever it is. Yeah? It's yous that are untrustworthy, and it's people like me, code breakers, that will bring you down to Chinatown. Fucking idiots, right? Puro, Mad Dog. He was in Longkesh with Mad Dog, and it's such a fucking secret that you know about it. This is what makes me laugh about you lot. So that tells me it's got to be, well, probably if I stick the names into Google, it'll all come up. It's not a secret at all. You're not finding out anything that isn't already out there. Fucking idiots. To which Codebreaker says, Ginger Tony, Codebreaker, far too much time on your hands. How comes you didn't come up and confront me, Athena, at Speaker's Corner? You say you were there? Thought you was Mandy. Oh, thought you was Mandy back up. You see, again, Peter said that Ginger Tony is being forthright and upfront with her comments. And that the fact Ginger Tony saw straight through and could, break the code on Athena's comment is brilliant. Yes. So straight through the intimidation. Yes. So we have to go back here and we have to click on that and we have to see what else is there. Oh, I think that was it. I think it says 16 comments, so see, it says comment 16. Comment 16. I can't find the 16 comments. It can't have been 16. Anyway, so this is what happens when you make a video, right? When you make a video on about your training days. So guys, I've just had a training day. Anyone guess what that is? What movie that is? Anyway, I've just finished my training day as the code breaker, right? Peter's taught me remarkably well. There's nothing I can't break. There's code breakers. I can just, be a code breaker now, to the point of working alongside with people like the women that were at Bletchley Park. And Ginger Tony, she can be a code breaker too, working alongside with people who are like the women who worked at Bletchley Park. So if you know what I've got on the TV, right, if you know what this program is, you're cool dudes. Yeah, because it's my favorite program. Anyone know what it is? Anyone? Huh?